And we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. It's your girl Birdie. I'm here with baby Gus. And we're going to do some tarot tonight. Usually I'm not on this late.
This is one of my favorite little gifts to give.
Wow.
I love how it looks so elegant and tasteful. You can...
Is it just me or have the advertisements... Let me do a quick audio check. Is it just me or have the advertisements on YouTube gotten out of control in the last, I dare say, week even? I feel like I can't watch anything without crazy advertisements. All right, up first, I have the lovely, welcome in, guys. Hold on. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. I don't know why YouTube is telling me to sign in again. Sorry I haven't streamed much lately. That full moon hit all right, I can't remember what your screen name is. So I do have music by Nita. Hey girl, I'm doing really well. I just, that full moon, I think it rattled the fixed signs a little bit. It opposed Scorpio, squared Aquarius, squared Leo placements. So it just, and it wasn't anything bad. It just like took the extra energy that I already didn't have, like, out of me. But I am here. We soldier on. And we are going to keep on keeping on. Is this, Nita, did you donate? I think you're up first. Was it you? I couldn't remember your... I think you switched your screen name. Thank you. Yes, sorry about that. Okay, cool. Well, I need to move my son out of the way. I'm going to grab Crystal Visions. Welcome in, guys. If you're called to donate, let me know. And uno momento. They think they own everything. Hi, baby. You're such a good boy. You really are a good baby, but I have to work. I really have to work. All day long I work, and he just tries to... I do a lot of my work on camera now, and he jumped in the frame a few times today. I was like, well, whatever. It'll buff. It's fine. All right, Nita, we're going to get right into it. I wanted to light this candle, but I don't think my son... We just don't want a Michael Jackson situation over here. Yeah, I think the pickle lighter's dead. All right, any backups in here? That's a no. The pickle lighter will see better days. So I don't have a lighter in here, so I'm just gonna spray. Let's get some road opener energy in here. All right, Spirit, Archangel Michael, please protect this reading. Spirit, please open me up to be a clear channel so I can deliver messages for the greater good, and so it is. Calling Archangel Michael to protect my energy, Nina's energy. What does she need to know about this reading? Yes, freaking cats really are the best. All right, so let's get into it. Sorry it took me a minute to get started here. Getting warmed back up. I have a huge crush on the maintenance man at my job, and I'm wondering how he feels about me and if we will progress towards a relationship. Well, let's do it. Okay, so I'm going to lay, so the first question, I'm going to do the first row, second question, second row, and we're going to put it all together. How does he feel about Nita? Spirit, show me, how does this man feel about Nita? I'm picking up Sagittarius energy. He's actually really hard to describe. I feel like in some ways, I just want to pick up his energy. I feel like in some ways, he's kind of a free spirit, but he does also carry a little bit of, I feel like he carries a little bit of shame about himself, or maybe he grew up with a really low self-esteem. You may not be able to see that on the surface. No, don't worry. We speak. No, I don't need his name. We speak to each other when we see each other in passing. Spirit, show me, what does he think about Nita? 10 of Pentacles. He thinks that you are a high value woman. I don't like these terms, but that's what he really does think. 3 of Pentacles. He thinks that you got it going on. I don't think that he thinks that you are interested in him. I feel like he thinks you are out of his league. I think this has to do with this like low self-esteem factor. Interesting. Interesting. He sees you as someone who is smart. He sees you as someone who is put together, who's got it together. That is how you come across. And he that's why I feel like he could be a Sag, or have like a Sag placement where it seems like he doesn't really have a care in the world, but there's a little bit of shame that he holds. Spirit, show me. I literally smile. Well, no. I don't think he doesn't think that he thinks you're friendly. He doesn't think that you're necessarily romantically interested in him. He probably thinks that you're nice. Will you guys progress towards a relationship? Spirit, show me. Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups, Temperance, and the Lovers. Nita, I say play the long game with this guy. So the 10 of Swords could also be if he is involved with somebody else. And I can pull on that too and see if do you know if he's single? We have the 8 of Pentacles, so work is a factor. And we have Page of Cups. Do you know if he's single? I'm going to clarify. Spirit, show me why the 10 of Swords. I've been trying to look at his hands, but I can never see. Spirit, is he single? Yeah, I think he's single. He's single. I don't have another woman here, or I didn't pull a queen. Yeah, I think he probably is not. I think he thinks you're someone who's friendly, and that maybe you wouldn't necessarily be into him like that. Nowadays, I feel like, I sound so old, but I feel like guys are a little bit different than they were in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? In terms of like approaching in real life. But he is attracted to you. I think give it some time. No, I don't think, I mean, entertainment purposes only. I think he's single. I think it's more of, or he could have recently, like, gotten out of something. Yeah, we also have the King of Wands and Knight of Wands. So I'm picking up this fire energy. Could be Sag Sun, Sag Moon. Sagittarius men are. Sag people just crack me up in general. One of my favorite people in the world, Hilary Duff, I have to shout her out, who just dropped a new song. I love her. I watched her do an interview. She's a Sag moon, and Sag moons are just freaking ridiculously funny. And like they're not trying to be, and they're just funny and elegant at the same time. All right, let's see what else. Spirit, show me. Is there opportunity for them to connect romantically? Show me that energy. Welcome in, guys. If you're called to donate, make sure you like and subscribe. Separation. I wonder if he recently went through a breakup. Religious factors, romantic feelings. I would take it slow. I would play the long game. I'd let him approach you. I do think he's attracted to you, and I do think something could happen, but I feel like it's not like an immediate thing. Partially because maybe he's going through a divorce or recently major separation and is trying to like, but I do feel like it could happen. Let me see what else I have here. Spirit, show me the energy around this man. He seems a bit shy. Yeah, that's where like the self-esteem thing is coming in. We have Virgo, Sun in the 7th house. So I will say in general, earth signs sometimes can move slow. Let's talk about Virgo energy. Is very detail oriented. It wants to make sure it says and does the right things. Virgos don't really like to be, in my opinion, Virgo is not one to want to be on the spot. And so it could maybe take him a bit of courage to come up with some kind of plan to talk to you. And obviously, like, you want, I saw him up close and thought he is fine. I love that. Yeah. But we have 7th house of relationships here. So I think there could be, excuse me, earth signs move slow, but it's also a healthy pace where you can kind of plant roots, etc. He doesn't smile. Oh, shit. Maybe he's a Scorpio or a Cancer. He's just crabby all the time. That's really funny. Let me see what else I have. Spirit, show me how would their energy work together and what else can you tell me? So I do think it's not immediate, but I do think over time you guys could build something here, and I don't have anybody in line, so if you guys are called to donate, let me know. I'll try to get some timing on that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Love this. We have the dog, the garden, and the book. And in the Lenormand, I definitely feel like there's loyalty here. The garden, there's so much to explore, and there's so much. This person is really deep, and I think you probably are too. And I think it would be, Virgo is also ruled by Mercury, and we're just started Mercury retrograde. And that being said, Go slow, take your time, and I feel like it's going to be more of a mental cerebral connection. I mean, clearly there's an attraction there, but I feel like you're someone, if you're anything like me, you really need to connect to that person mentally if you want to have a serious relationship with them. Now, if you're just trying to hit it and quit it, then, they can be dumb as a rock and you don't need to talk much about anything. But it depends what you're looking for. But I think he's intelligent. I think that he is really someone who's deep. And I don't know if he has shame around his job and what he does. I fall for people after I've gotten to know them. Yeah. So I would give it some time. Let me look. Let me see if I can get. I'm gonna pull one more on this and get some clarification, which I usually don't do, but I get to make the rules because you're the only one here today, right? Right. Spirit, show me what does the timeline look from when these two can have a romantic connection. What does that timeline look like? In the warmer months. So I would play the long game through the winter. I feel like we have the sun. This is Leo season. I know that feels really far off. But I feel like spring and summer, you guys could... I like men that are manly. We work at the same place, but I'm white collar. Maybe that's why. Yeah, no, exactly. I think he has a little bit of shame about what he does, but and because it's a work thing, I think over time, I feel like late spring, summer, you guys could start connecting more and more and more. I would just, keep the lines of communication open. I don't know if do you guys ever have like I don't know, like company events? Like, would he be at like a Christmas party, for example? I don't know. But that's what I have for you. This is more about his own self-esteem, but he thinks you're, really the whole package from what he can tell. I'm loving this reading, actually. But oh, you're like, hell no, we work for the government. We're lucky to have a Keurig pod when we walk through the door. We're lucky that, yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, good luck. And thanks for getting a reading today. That's exciting. I want to move quicker because I may move to another building. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're so welcome. I mean, hey, be bold and make a move if you want to. I mean... drop that kerchief and wink like they did back in the day. All of my cats are in here. And they won't bother me now because they've all eaten. Willow has the zoomies. He's up in the tree. What you doing, honey? He's crazy. My children are nuts. Nita, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm going to hang out for a while and see if anyone else pops in. Amber girl, you're cute. Hi, Will. What are you doing? Hi, babies. Hey, cutie. You're a good girl, Amber. You're a good hubby girl. So let me go look at the charts. So Mercury retrograde November 2025. It is cold as hell. Okay, so it's only to the 29th. I need to put that on my calendar. We can survive that, right? I can survive it. I say it'll be fine. I wonder what another fun astrology thing you can do, astro chart. You can run your chart for your day, your birthday, to see what the influences will be for the solar return. And I am going to use my natal birth time to do this, I feel like. Welcome in, guys. If you're called to donate, let me know. Okay, let's do this. So my natal return will be... Oh, sweet. Well, look at me having moon and Sag for the next year. Maybe that's a freaking good thing. After what I looked at today, holy crap, there's some grand trines going on. That's pretty amazing. I think it's going to be a good year. I'm a year number 6 next year. My personal year number 6. This year is a personal year number 5, and everything changed. From my home to everything at work. It's been wild, but we have Cancer. I don't really care if Chiron. Oh, we're going to have a Jupiter retrograde as well in the sign of Cancer, so that's going to go back. So hopefully, this is a really cool chart, actually. It's funny that I would still have a Sun, Mercury, Venus, Scorpio stellium, Grand Trine. I think it's going to be a good year, baby. Holy crap. Sun, Neptune, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, Venus, MC. A complete Grand Trine. I'll take it. I will freaking take it. I wish I had a Sag moon. If I could make my birth chart over. Water element is dominant. That's so funny. Oh, what's my rising? Aquarius. Love that. That would be a fun chart. All right, I think we're good for tonight, so I'm going to log off. I'm having a good old time here all by myself, so I'm going to peace out. Bye.